Hello, DMV. How y'all doing? I'm Tim Black. Welcome to DC Trending News. A teacher got beat up at a Forestville high school. Some words were said. Words that were taken as more than just words. Words that were taken as an injustice. Words that were taken as racially charged from a teacher, resulting in the student flipping out and whooping that teacher's ass in the school. Here goes a clip from NBC Washington, and then come back for some real talk.
Oh my God. That's horrible.
The pictures are graphic. A teacher bleeding heavily. We've cropped some of that out, but you can still see that this man was hurt.
That should not have happened.
Last Thursday, inside a Forestville High School classroom, a student punched this teacher. The Prince George's County school system released a statement that read in part, on January 29th, a misinterpretation of a comment in a classroom at Forestville High School resulted in an assault against a teacher. But students and parents familiar with the incident tell News 4 the teacher made a comment that the student considered racially insensitive.
If the comment was made that I was told was made, I could understand the pain and the anger that was incited in that student.
Parents we spoke with say this is a racially charged climate. Some young males are on edge.
This nation is hurting.
But they weren't excusing the student's response.
He's a teacher. He's here to teach, okay? And whatever comment was made, whether it was him or somebody else, that's no reason for him to be attacked.
It's really baffling, on both sides. Like yeah. Because from what I understand, he was really injured.
In the letter to parents, it read in part, Prince George's County Public Schools is committed to ensuring a safe and supportive environment in all schools.
Where was all the rest of the teachers? And my daughter said that everybody was just kind of like crowded around the teacher while he was basically getting beat up.
I find it disturbing that we got this teacher sitting on the floor bloody. That's disturbing. I can't really tell to what extent, to how much of an extent the teacher's beaten, but he's obviously bloody. Looks like his face is bloody, his mouth, they blurred out his eye. I think that's probably where he got hit, his eye and his head, and his hands are bloody. So this was more than just one punch. A series of punches or something had to take place, right? And that's disturbing enough, but most disturbing to me is the remarks made by the parents.
If the comment was made that I was told was made, I could understand the pain and the anger that was incited in that student.
It sounds to me like she's trying to justify this student putting his hands on the teacher for something the teacher said. See, this is the type of shit that gets kids killed. You understand me? Dads! Dads! Where are my dads? Where are the dads at? Oh, that's right. We got rid of them. We pushed them out the picture a long time ago because we could get a check from the state. Or we got rid of them because they wouldn't act right. Whatever that teacher said does not justify giving that teacher an ass whooping in that classroom. Do you understand that, woman? Overly emotional woman who gets her child shot in the face. Gets her child 30 years. Overreacting. What did the teacher say exactly? I keep getting different reports. I got this from my man Keith Bird on Facebook. Right? Keith, somebody commented, and it appears, right, that the teacher said that the student was a Missouri target. A Missouri target. I don't know. I guess he's trying to say that he was like Mike Brown or going to end up like Mike Brown. And you know what? He probably will. And I know that's mean to say, but he probably will. You know why? Because obviously he's demonstrating characteristics of a child that's flying off the handle. Flying off the handle gets you dead when you're black. Flying off the handle gets you dead when you black and you male, or female too, but male especially. So a teacher, so look, this is the thing. I know a lot of people not gonna get it. Some of y'all gonna get it because some of y'all are intelligent. Some of you guys are not. You're going to miss it. I'm gonna look. If all a cop needs to say to your son is nigger for him to act in a way that allows him to get shot, then damn it, you might as well go ahead and pick out a coffin nail. I mean, if that's all the cop has to do, all anyone in authority has to do is make a racially charged. I don't think this teacher said nigger. He just has to hint at something racially charged, and your child is willing to go to jail. Because see, saying something wrong, saying something racially insensitive, that's not even a misdemeanor. Beating a teacher's ass on school property in class is against the law and could result in jail time, at least kicked out of school. You get that? Are we making it? This is why we need to raise children with both parents in the house if we can, at all possible. Because somebody needs to tell them to calm down. Now, it don't help if you got a dumbass man who gonna tell a child, somebody say something, you beat him up. Because see, words are not worth fighting over, particularly when it costs you your education. This is sad stuff, man. Now, I'm not going to say that the parents of this child co-signed this fuckery, because I don't know that, right? All I know is this particular woman, and out of respect, a couple of these other women, they sound like they weren't going for it. They feel like I do. They feel that this child was out of line. But did you hear the last comment? The woman said, according to my daughter, none of the students helped. No student stepped in. No student stopped it. They gathered around. They took pictures and they watched. Obviously, they took pictures because that's how we got a picture of the teacher laying in blood. Now, to the kid's defense, I will say there is one student there who looks like he's trying to help that teacher. But he should have been trying to help that teacher when that teacher was getting his ass kicked. I mean, that's what I want you to help me, right? That's when we all would want help, right? During the middle of the situation. And there had to be more students than it was this one student, so what's going on? This makes me question the leadership and the school environment, right? And I find it funny that they said Prince George's County is committed to excellence in a safe environment, when we all know majority of PG County schools, if their commitment, oh my God, if they call what they do commitment to safety, if they call what they do commitment to safe in school and no fighting, come on, man. I wonder what would happen if they were committed. My God. Come in that joint with a bulletproof vest on. We're talking about PG County. Unless you live in Fort Washington, unless you live in, I'm sure like maybe Beltsville. I don't know. Well, we know how it is. Landover, Capitol Heights, Suitland. Come on, man. Come on. I'm from here. Come on now. Come on. Went to Northwestern, went to Blaisburg High School. I know how it is. I know what's up. And it's worse now. So look, guys, I will give you more information when it becomes available, but it's obvious that this student needs our help. This student needs his parents' help. This student is on a pathway to Nowheresville fast. Because if all it takes, once again, if all it takes is for somebody to say something you don't like, for you to go to jail. Are you going to jail today? You going to jail now? Then he's already there. He just don't know it. I'm Tim Black. This is DC Trending News. Subscribe to this channel. Also subscribe to my other channels, Tim's Take Live, my Tim the Bartender channels, and my Angry Black Man, which is going to be Angry Brother Man. Angry Brother is what we're going to change that one to. Go subscribe to those. I'm going to link you in the description of this video. Come to YouTube. Shout out to Keith Bird and my man Wendell Boyd. Next time, people. There's a story that's been making its way around the Beltway, affecting a lot of people in my beloved DMV. It is the story of how a black principal could fire black social studies teachers for trying to teach black history.
Some parents are furious tonight after what they're calling a sudden surge in teachers resigning or being fired at Howard University Middle School in the district. We sent DC Bureau Chief Sam Ford to search for answers.
As students came to school this morning, so did some of their parents, asking what's going on at Howard University Middle School and why are so many teachers quitting or getting fired in the middle of the school year.
As parents, we just want to get some answers. We deserve